Mercury and Venus are the two hell planets of our solar system. Small rocky planets with temperatures that reach levels that no human can withstand and is able to melt lead. Now that we know what it's like to visit these planets, if you haven't seen my video on those, click the link to see those first. But what if we actually live on them? Mercury has no atmosphere, therefore we can't even try to breathe on the planet, or even try to produce a breathable atmosphere. Good thing about Mercury is that there is almost zero weather patterns, so there won't be rain, wind, or anything like that to disturb us. Even though that seems like a peaceful time, I can assure you that that's not it. Mercury is being bombarded by solar winds, and solar winds are not only extremely dangerous to life forms, but it is lethal when we are considering humans living on Mercury. In addition to that, the temperatures can be extremely hot on one side of the planet and extremely cold on the other side. So clearly, we have a lot of issues here. Solar winds and temperatures. How can humans withstand this? Well, we can't by ourselves. We need to come up with very clever suits. Astronaut suits that you've seen on media and that exists right now is not good enough for this. We need something new. Now before I move on, I'd like to point out that astronaut suits will be one of the most important solutions of my entire planet series. For Jupiter, Saturn, doesn't matter. Without good suits, we will not be able to live on the planets. The suit must be able to withstand extreme temperatures, whether it be very cold or very hot. We need to create a material, or even use an existing one that we already have, that is able to protect the human body from the intense temperatures. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the solar winds. Solar winds are extremely dangerous. Slow solar winds can be blocked by even an astronaut suit that we have today, but the fast solar winds are the ones that we need to worry about. The fast solar winds can penetrate your suit, your body, and can cause all types of dangerous symptoms and diseases. Now, how on earth are we supposed to create a suit that can block solar winds? I know it seems impossible at the moment, but we will find a way. The composition of the material must be as accurate as possible. This is not just a simple t-shirt that we have to make. This suit must be designed to allow a human being to freely roam on Mercury or Venus with ease. Obviously, cost is also an issue. How much will it cost to actually create the suit? And how many do we need? These are the questions that we need to keep in mind when we're doing this project. Your life depends on this suit. And with the suit, assuming its color is white so that it doesn't absorb as much sun rays as possible, you will be able to walk on the surface of Mercury with ease. Since Mercury is a solid planet, there will be bases spread across the surface, preferably not in direct line of sight of the sun because of obvious reasons, and not on the far opposite side of the planet, obviously because of the extreme cold. The border of the edge of the planet would probably be our best bet. Okay, so far, what will it be like to live on Mercury? Assuming that your suit is perfectly safe and the pods that we've set up on Mercury have fresh air inside them, it won't be that bad. We can set up whatever we'd like on Mercury, given that we are safe and those things are safe from the harsh conditions. Venus is almost the same. Well, almost. Yes, it is a very hot planet like Mercury, but it's even hotter. And that's not the end of the story. Venus has weather patterns. It has winds, extremely hot winds. Okay, so in order to survive there, then we just need to be more sturdy? No, not quite. Venus's atmosphere, or air, if you will, is so incredibly dense that it's like you are a kilometer underwater on Earth. And that pressure is absolutely devastating. And that poses a new problem. How can we create a suit that prevents you from getting crushed by Venus's atmosphere? For now, there is almost no hope. Why? Because it's pressure. The pressure outside of your suit is about 90 times greater than the pressure inside your suit, so it will crush you. As if an invisible force around you just makes your body collapse and break on itself. Now, solving this issue would allow us to live on Venus, although I don't think anyone would want to live on Venus. But anyways, similar to Mercury, we would have to create pods on Venus's surface, and not on the lava, of course, but on the harder, rockier parts of Venus. Don't get me wrong, the views of the planets from the surface would be amazing. But is it worth it? I forgot to mention this about the pods. The pods that we have to set on the planet must also have the same characteristics of our suits, withstand hot temperatures, pressures, solar winds, not to mention that everything we bring with us, such as food, water, equipment, they must be in boxes or bags that also have this material surrounding them, so that the planet doesn't burn them when we bring them out. You see, living on Mercury or Venus is possible, and that's why I've made this video, but there is no point. There's no reason to live there. Why spend so much time and money into something that, in the end, will be so hard to live in? Nothing about these planets scream, "Come live on me." What about comparison-wise? Is it better to live on Venus or Mercury? That's honestly a tough question. In my opinion, Mercury is better and easier to live on. Venus is far more dangerous. It's like taking hell and making it into a planet. That's Venus in a nutshell. Thank you for watching this. Check out my other videos for all the other planets in our solar system.